Hey everyone, in this quick video, let's see how you can create a smart contract in Rail programming language for Lithium. I've already created a smart contract and we'll go through it step by step and see how a smart contract is written. So this is a simple smart contract name donation. Now, of course, you start off with the keyword contract and then write the name of your smart contract with parentheses, which is a little different from Solidity. Then you create a mapping. Now the syntaxes are a little bit different, very subtly, and if you have read the documentation, you should not have any problem navigating to this. So we have simply created a map which maps from an address to a number, an unsigned integer. Now we have created an event. Now event, if you guys don't know, is something that triggers an action in the front end of your application. So every time this event is emitted, you'll know that a transaction is done, and which you can show it in your front end website. Now what this smart contract does is allows a donor to send funds to a recipient, and then we keep track of how much funds the recipient has received over time. So then we can have enumerables, which we have one called error codes, and then we have insufficient balance, which points to the code 0. This is similar to, let's say, Solidity or JavaScript if you guys have used it before. Then we have created a simple function, transfer amount, which will allow us to transfer amounts from the donor to the recipient. Now this transfer amount function take two arguments. One is the recipient, which is of address data type, and then the amount that you are going to send, which is of course unsigned integer, and then it does not returns anything, so we have blank here. Now if you have used Solidity, you know there's a keyword in Solid called require. Assert does the same. So every time an assert is called, it will make sure the first parameter is true. If it's true, only then it allows all the other lines that comes after it to run. If not, it just throws out this error code, which is like we have defined an error codes are in sufficient balance, so it will just return 0. Now this will allow us to make sure that we are not sending amount less than 0, because then it's just a wasteful transaction. And then if the amount is greater than 0, then of course we can go ahead with the transaction. Now we are creating a variable called caller, which contains the address of the caller. Now in Solidity, you get the address of the function caller by message.sender. However, here you need to use the function caller address and then an exclamation mark, which gives us the address of the account that is creating the function call. Now then we just check if donors, which is the mapping that we have created, has key recipient. If it does, increment the amount with the previous amount that he had. If not, first donor.insert. So this function allows us to add new keys to a mapping. So donor.insert a new key recipient and add the value amount. If it's all successful, we just emit the event that we had created here. We just check if the recipient is there in the donors mapping that we've created, and if it's there, then it just returns you the amount of money that he had received.